Hello, welcome back to the Delicia Rampa podcast, and I am Delicia. Oh, I feel so light today. But anyways, today I am with you. Listen to this. Violent child enabled by spouse has ruined our lives. Like from the regretful parents. Yes, there are parents out there who are regretting being parents. I'm telling you. You know, when they tell you when, or they ask you when are you gonna have a child, or da 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 da, you never get to hear the other side of the whole thing. So let me break it to you. So this is the story we're gonna be learning from about. We're gonna be learning about this today. But before I get into this story, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the story. Before I forget, do you get this message? It says, don't forget to be awesome. Yeah, do not forget to be awesome. Or maybe I should save this message for the end of the video, but I just couldn't let you know. Don't forget to be awesome. Okay, please, let's read. Okay, so my 40 male son, 12 male, has been physically and verbally abusing my wife, 42 female, and daughter, 9 female, for 4 years. Dozens of medicinal combinations, 4 hospitalizations, writing this from the hospital while waiting for a placement for his fifth 8 months in a residential center, making his needs problems the center of our lives. Wife had not worked or done anything but be his full-time caretaker for years, have healed no relief. I pay for a house the wife and kids live in, and an apartment I live in and work from a few miles away, because my existence is an irritant to my son, and wife prioritizes son's preferences, comfort above all else. And my daughter occasionally has to stay in the apartment with me when son attacks her. Yesterday, wife and MI, is that mother-in-law? I think so. And both kids went for ice cream, but the store was unexpectedly closed. That disruption in plans was enough that son escalated from standard daily behavior of punching my wife to attempting to strangle her. You know what? I just didn't want to explain a lot in the beginning of this video because I'm just saving it for later on, but you are getting it yourself. Just the heading itself, I'm sure it reminded you of someone, that little kid. I'm not trying to be. Let me finish off. Let me finish off. But this is crazy. And attacked elderly mother-in-law with a heavy wooden ball. Luckily, she knocked it out of his hand and was uninjured. So, marriage in shambles, finances and mental health destroyed, daughter traumatized, all societal systems from hospitals to cops to therapists to public schools to private schools to psychiatrists to psychologists to residential centers to crisis response, and probably more I'm forgetting, unable to help at all. My daughter is mostly a joy, and aside from removing what she's been exposed to, I will change nothing about her. I regret my son's existence. There's an update there. I don't want to read it. It's gonna take time, but just that alone. Um, you know what? This is crazy. So what I said I wanted to explain but didn't explain at the beginning was that, in life we have, in our lifetime, if it's not 2 or 3, but maybe one child, you've met that child that behaves so bad, or not even behave so bad, but they are violent. no manners. This no manners can be divided into groups, but specifically for now, it's violent child. Imagine, why would you be so physical as a child? And he's young, but not old enough to know good or bad. And funny enough, the past weekend I was talking to someone. We were talking about this kids behaving badly, and I was asking her what really makes kids to not have manners to behave badly. Because when I look into it, it can be the parent. This case, it's one of those. And then there are those whom, okay, listen, this is how I put it. I thought it could be the parent, number one. And she was also saying that even friends outside, they do influence, like peer pressure. I was like, yeah, that do make sense. But growing up, you knew even if you do something with your friends, you're not gonna do that to your mama. Like you're not gonna do this because mommy's gonna do this and that. But there's some kids, they do not care. They don't have boundaries. So with some experiences that I've seen with some parents, I've seen with other people, is that it's not like you're a good parent and your child behaves the other way. I think you are just nice and kind, but you are missing the point of being a parent. And you being nice and kind, you are covering your bad parenting skills. Like, you're so understanding, and that's where you mess it out. That's why you miss the point. Am I making sense though? Because you'd be like, oh, his father is a nice person, his mother is very kind. No, no, no. You see, right there, behind that, there is something. Yeah, they are kind and nice, and therefore they do not discipline their kids. Their kids do not know that there are consequences after this, like there are consequences to every action. There's nothing embarrassing like a child who behaves badly, cursing, insults, like disrespectful. I'll be so embarrassed. Thank God I don't want a child. But just think about those kids. And you know what's crazy? They are the kids are making noise. But okay, I was saying what's crazy is that they are, which is the same thing. I'm coming from another side of it, different perspective. Those parents where their kids behave badly and they just sit there like nothing just happened. They're not gonna say anything, they're not gonna react. And once you open your mouth and say the child did this and this, or you're trying to discipline the child and whatsoever, you are treating their kids badly. I don't know if you've ever experienced that, or you are that parent. You need to reconsider, because you're not going to live with your child forever. Okay, you are not, the kids' life's not going to revolve all around you. They're going to go to school, they're going to engage with people, they are citizens. Okay, and you're out here treating them like they're going to be here forever. Like, no. I guess such people, you just stay away from them, if you know what I'm talking about, because you cannot discipline them. But could you imagine dealing with such kids? It's so frustrating. I know. Let me read you two comments, okay? Two comments. This one says, the mother clearly doesn't want to fail her son and likely blames herself. I was in a slightly similar situation as the daughter, rather, where my older brother soaked up all the parental time and attention. I was never in physical danger, thankfully, but between my oldest brother's drug abuse and criminal behavior and my middle brother being the golden child sports star, I was basically forgotten about. Sometimes, literally, my mom only noticed she didn't pick me up from school when she served dinner. I was in to be found. Oh, no, 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 no. What? comment. I'm not gonna comment. Comment. I'm giving you this one, please. It took until my brother was nearly in his 30s for my mother to finally realize she wasn't helping him, only enabling him. This mom will literally keep fighting for her son, but the fact it's clear he is dangerous, extremely dangerous, and there is likely no fix, just mitigating the damage he can do. I fear for his family. You know, it's so sad. The father is complaining about this, but what is he gonna do? I get this is what comes with being a parent. Because it's not like something you're gonna dump in the bin, like, I'm no longer needing this. Okay? I don't think so. Last one sounds just like my brother and my mom had us all walk on eggshells to not piss him off. What? It was my sister, mom, and I, female, and then him, and he was huge. He beat the shit out of us a lot. Or maybe, wait, maybe it just came back now. It just came now. Now I'm thinking, you know what is wrong? Maybe I'm suspecting the psychological part. Maybe they're not fine, But the fact that he said they went to psychiatry, like da 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 da, I don't know. I just don't know. But some I suspect that. Like we didn't stand a chance against him. My mom realized he was going to kill one of us girls eventually, so she put him in a group home. First, she put him in a great facility called Child Help USA in Beaumont, or maybe Banning, I don't know, it's that California. He was there for a year or two, and we thought he'll come out better because he had rounded clock therapy, but he came out just beating us still. And that's when she did the group home. He could come home for weekends if she wanted to pick him up, but other than that, he never saw him. I never saw him, brother. You should look into that. It probably saved me and my little sister. So you give them away. If there's an option, do you think it's a good idea to give away that child, or since the baby is a blessing, you gotta deal with what comes with that blessing? Can I please hear from you? Do not attack me. I'm just asking. Remember, we're here to learn, and I would like to hear from you. Teach me. So that's all from me. Now, could you please comment? I want to hear from you about kids who behave badly, violent kids, kids who have no manners, disrespectful, like that fine name, calling them naughty, those kind of kids. Yeah, do comment, like the video, also subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you never miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future. With that being said, let me love and leave you.